Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone that's joined. Great to see you all here. Hello, Bart, welcome in. Nice to see you here early. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. So we're back on our harvest map where we harvest different crops. Usually the sort of crops that people don't usually harvest. So, yeah, we're gonna make a start on it. Hey Chinook, welcome in. Thank you for joining. You turned another year older, did you, Bart? Hey? Okay, so we're now in the potato harvester. Hey, awesome Night Wolves. No problem at all. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hey Cher, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. So yeah, this is the expensive potato harvester. So that's what we're doing. We've got a field of potatoes, and potatoes won the poll last time. So last time, you remember, we struggled with carrots. It didn't go well. I have concluded that carrots with base game machinery is a waste of time. It really is. They could have at least have given us a carrot harvester with, you know, some sort of storage. But we didn't get that, and it just doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Hey Pro Gamer, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And congratulations on your 1.26k subscribers. Awesome, Night Wolves. Absolutely awesome. And welcome in, Chinook. Hello. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday evening. Sorry I had to bail out of your flight last night, but yeah, I had trouble keeping my eyes open. So, but yeah, it looked like an interesting flight. Yeah, so if you're talking about the machine, Bart, it's a potato harvester. Base game. And Night Wolves, you're about to smash your phone. Yeah, they can be frustrating. They can be really frustrating. Hey, all good, Share? No problem. So yeah, these trees are a bit of a pain. They get in the way. It's all good. 10 hours is a long time. It is, mate. It is. Try Detroit. Become Human. That game is awesome. No worries, Share. I'm just in the potato harvested. So hopefully this one won't be as bad as the carrots. Hopefully. Buy the tractor, but it won't let me enter. Hang on. You haven't joined the farm yet, yeah? You need to join the farm. I think the key will be now $5. Ah, cool. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to play games. It's sort of like, you know, I've got my favourite games and I don't have time to play those. Farm Sim takes up a lot of time. And then occasionally I'll get out Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator. And I actually enjoy a bit of City Skylines as well. So yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have trouble with that tree over there. Yeah, on Christmas, Detroit Become Human will be $5. Yep, you're in. Awesome, Share. Yeah, got to get past this tree. Hey, Share, you've got Detroit Become Human. Awesome. Yeah, like I say, I don't have a lot of time for other games. Hey, 64 Veet, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Awesome. Sounds like an interesting Easter egg. Okay, ready for an empty share? You're going to bed, you made 54.7k. Wow, that's awesome, mate. Well done. Don't spend it all at once. Hey, Brady Rimmer Productions. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic day. The tractor becomes a rocket, flies into space. Yeah, I've seen that happen in Giants too. Yes, sir. In Limited. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, where's the best place? Potatoes. Farmers market. So I went with Dutchvar again, basically because it's one of the fastest tractors. Open Road Odyssey, hello, welcome in, thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Hey Bart, lemon and pyro. It's a sweet lemonade only available in New Zealand. Or you might be able to get it from some specialist shops in Australia, but that's about it. Yeah, just slowly gaining followers. We had a bit of a burst there up to about 1,000, and then it slowed down a bit from there. So, but yeah, it's a steady increase, which is good. If I had a sudden increase, then I would be getting worried because Giants may, oh, sorry, not Giants, YouTube may decide to cancel the channel for cheating. I'm happy with the steady growth. Okay, so we are on normal economy. Now, we actually made a lot of money from the field of carrots, but it also cost us a lot of money to hire the equipment to harvest the carrots. And to buy the equipment is actually quite expensive too. So, yeah, I honestly don't think carrots are worth it. So it took me about 10 real life hours to harvest the map, or to harvest the field. And that was dumping the carrots directly onto the ground, then picking them up with the forage attachment, which is quite a neat little mod. Can pick things up off the ground quite quickly. But it's just not worth it. It really isn't. The amount of time I spent doing it, you know, I could have harvested quite a few fields of wheat or barley or whatever. Oh, I don't know if it would survive the trip, mate. They're under pressure, so yeah, I'm not sure that they'd transport too well on an aeroplane. So, I was watching a stream from Mr. CLP, not a stream, but a video, and he was harvesting onions for a contract. And looks like onion contracts are broken in FS 25. Surprise, surprise. Yep, just coming up now. Share. Yes, do have a Fent, 1050 I think it is, or the big Fent in the library. Yep, big monster of a tractor. Let's have a look here. So yeah, we've got the 1000 Vario. So yeah, it goes up to the 1050. 517 horsepower. No front PTO. The problem with these bigger tractors, they don't actually have a front PTO. Potatoes are easier, share? Yep, they are. Definitely. Carlybot, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. So the rules are that we have we start with $100,000 in the bank, and we're leasing all the equipment, the tractors, the trailers, and the harvesters, and we're seeing if we can make a profit on normal economy. So I honestly think if we were on hard economy with the carrots, we would have lost money on the deal. I have put a little poll in the chat just to try and choose the crop for next week. Have you tried the Australian Truck Simulator? No, I haven't, but I have watched some videos for it. Yeah, those trees are a real pain. Okay, Share, I'll come over and sort out that Here we go, a bit of spinach strength and it helps out a bit. Hey, Eric the Crazy Viking, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, standard version gives you basically everything that is in this version here. So this is purely vanilla except for the map. So you get a whole heap of machinery, tractors, crops, rice, carrots, potatoes. So yeah, you get quite a bit of stuff. And then you get a whole lot of free mods that you can add in as well, made from the community, that you can install. So yeah, to give you an idea, small tractors, all of these. This is all base game. Medium tractors, large tractors, all these trucks. Cars, utes, wheel loaders, telehandlers. Whole heap of trailers. You usually end up using your favorite items over and over again, but sometimes you do things a bit differently and yeah, try for something a bit different. Good range of plows. Hey, AAC for Mordecai. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Unfortunately, this is a English only channel. Have trouble speaking any other languages, have trouble speaking English at times. Many people can attest to that. But thank you for joining. Hey, Argsy Gaming, welcome in. Great to see you here. Hope your weekend's gone well. I'm glad you're able to get your stream fixed this morning. Yeah, Jesse Unlimited. Yep, playing online with other players. So, yeah, you can do that with the game as well. There's actually quite a few usually available. You can jump in and, yeah, generally the community's pretty cool. If you behave yourself, they're cool. Yeah. I think I'd stay away from Twitch anyway because Twitch are real funny at the moment. If you're streaming on Twitch and YouTube, Twitch expect that you can only talk to people on Twitch. You can't talk to anyone on YouTube. You can't acknowledge anyone on YouTube. You can't acknowledge the chat. You can't display the chat. So yeah, they're being real funny about it. So unless you want to dedicate your entire stream to Twitch, it might be better to stay away. Yeah, well, last I heard, they were getting grumpy again. They were actually taking out some big time players on Twitch because they were streaming on YouTube as well. Yeah, I think they were trying to make an example of them. So unless they've changed in the last couple of months, they might have done, I don't know. But last I heard, they were funny. Is that what I think it is? You're right, share, carry on. Ah, I thought it was a stump, but it's actually a bale. That's right, this field starts with bales when you first start the map. Hey, Brad Engelbrecht. Welcome into the chat. Thank you for joining. Good question. Does the game come out with unlimited money? No, base game, it doesn't come out with unlimited money. However, if you're playing on console or PC, there is a mod that was released virtually on day one where you put a sign up and it will generate money for you in the likes of something like $10 million an hour. So virtually unlimited money. So yeah, you know, money's not necessarily an issue. Although I'd have to say that generally money is really easy to make on this game, unless it's carrots. Yeah, you do have normal mode, hard mode, and easy mode. But even on hard mode, you still make money. And there are mods which, if you're on PC, you can basically type in any number you want and add money in that way as well. But it depends on whether you're on PC or whether you're on console. Yeah, you do need a fairly powerful machine to do it on the high graphics settings. And minimum of 8 gig of VRAM. Anything less than that and you'll start getting blurry textures. So I'm actually on 4K and high textures and resolutions and that sort of thing. The textures are looking low in the stream. It could be because of the bandwidth and that sort of thing coming through. But I am on high settings. And Carlo, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Again, my apologies, but this is only an English-speaking stream. I have trouble speaking other languages. Some would say I have trouble speaking English. Is Farming Simulator 19 better than FS25? Gameplay wise, there's no real difference. Quality of life things, quality of life, what they've done with the water and the fog and air particles. FS25 is definitely way better than FS19. But gameplay wise, not a lot of difference. I actually spent a lot of time on FS19. It was the first farming simulator I had for the entire life cycle. I started on the end of FS17 and went on to FS19. So I have spent a lot of time on FS19. And they've definitely improved the sound of the vehicles, and like I say, the water physics and air particles. FS25 is lagging, so what do I do for better experience? Depends on what you're running it on, mate, but you may need to reduce your graphics down to minimum and see if that works. Your processor just may not be powerful enough. Did you check the minimum specs for it? Does need quite a grunty graphics card. So just a reminder to hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Really does help the channel. Convinces YouTube to send it out to more people to have a chance to view it. So hitting that like button really does help. Hey, Kurum Gaming, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Does the trailer have a high shaft connection to the tractor? Let's have a look here. Oh. In cars, not obeying the road rules. Let's have a look here. What's it got? PTO, or is it just hydraulics? No, it's just a hydraulics. Doesn't have a PTO to drive a hydraulic pump. It's using the hydraulics on the tractor. How many hours a day do I spend on this game? If you ask my family, they'll say way too many. Today I haven't actually spent that much time on it. But normally it's probably about 4 or 5 hours a day. Doesn't give me a lot of time for other games I enjoy. Hey, welcome to our new subscriber. More than welcome here, and welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. And Carlo, you are welcome to join if you want to. You'll find the username and password in the Discord. The map edge here is actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hey, thank you to our new subscribers. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Hey, Stone Raven. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Just doing a spot of harvesting, doing potatoes this week. Not sure what the poll's saying that we should be doing for next week. So yeah, unfortunately with the new map from Giants, absolutely stunning map, but is broken in many places. Yeah, you're right there. Poor Mr. Sealy P got caught out. Trusted Giants a bit too much. Took out a onion contract. And apparently onion contracts are broken because some of the equipment you need to get a full harvest doesn't work under contract conditions. So, yeah. We did a whole episode harvesting onions, only to find out he couldn't complete the contract. It was potatoes, yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I actually wrote a comment in his chat that said that, you know, the artists and the model makers have done an absolutely fantastic job, but the project managers should resign. It all falls back on the managers. They didn't do their job properly to have the map released in a state like that. And I can assure you, good project managers are extremely hard to find. Project managers are a dime a dozen. I wanted to put some links in the chat. Yeah, check out Lone Wolves. Check out Brady Rimmer Productions as well. Another great YouTuber. Does some fantastic streams. Definitely worth checking out. Hey, no worries, Eric. Thank you for joining. I'll put your link up shortly, mate. You have a good breakfast. I hope those windows are going well for you, mate. Mighty Foot, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Just put in Eric the Crazy Vikings link. And just put in Kirim Gaming as well. Another fantastic YouTuber. We have a lot of very good YouTube content creators for Farming Simulator. Hey, no problems there, Kirim. Good time for a drink there, Cher, you reckon? You haven't got time for a drink? Ollie O'Grady, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I just put in Chinook NZ's channel link. He does a lot of flight sim. So yeah, absolutely nails the flight sim part of it. Does some amazing landings. He does the big jets. He does them really well. Always time for a cup of tea, you reckon? Yeah. There's a lot of rice on this map if people want to do rice. It's a good map for rice. He's put in a lot of rice fields. But Sheila Maluki, how are you? Welcome in. My apologies for the pronunciation again. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm doing well, thank you. Okay, so I just put Argsy Gaming's link in the chat as well. Great New Zealand YouTuber. Does a couple of streams a week. Very entertaining. Highly recommend checking out his channel. He quite often does a bit of collaboration with FS Farmer as well. Hey Brad, no, won't be playing out in the field. So basically the idea of this is I set up each week a field to harvest a particular crop depending on which crop people have put into the poll, and then I harvest it. So I'm not doing any other farm work on this map. That is just purely harvesting. He also builds combines while live streaming. Yes, yes he does. So yeah, normally you would plough a field after doing potatoes, but for this particular map and multiplayer, we're just harvesting. So basically it's harvesting crops that, you know, people don't usually harvest. And I'll just put in Stone Raven's link in the chat as well. Check out his channel. Another YouTuber. Great YouTuber. So check him out as well. Thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope your weekend is going well also. Nearly 1770. Nearly 1,770 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed. It is truly overwhelming how many people have subscribed to the channel. And I truly do appreciate you all. And thank you all for the support. It's good and challenging. Yeah. I think it's quite a good, because yeah, you get that inkling every now and then just to remind yourself why you don't usually harvest certain things. Like, I've reminded myself why I don't do carrots. Next time I'm doing carrots will be with the Colossus Harvester, the Chris S. Riley S. Harvester. Because it's just too painful with base games. Base game harvesters is just way too painful. I think I've got everyone that's in the chat that's jumped in, put their links up. If I have forgotten someone, or you have a channel, especially a channel that does a bit of farming simulator videos, if you'd like me to give you a shout out, let me know. Quite happy to do that. Colossus is king for carrots, definitely. It's very painful without some sort of easier equipment. But what do we got here at the moment? On the vertical stream, we've got votes for beans, and on the horizontal stream, we've got votes mainly for cotton. So, and absolutely no beans is being chosen at all for the horizontal. So, yeah, at the moment it's 40% for beans and 60% for cotton at the moment. So, looks like it might be cotton next week. But we're still time. You can still put your votes in if you'd want to. And while you're putting your votes in, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't done so already. And Ray Kelly, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm very good, thank you. You'll help since making it guilty. I think cotton will be quite good, to be honest. I think it's one of the easier crops to harvest. Expensive machinery though, very expensive machinery. It will be interesting to see if we can make enough money with leasing the machinery. And that's part of what this is all about, is seeing, you know, if you have to lease the machinery, can you make money? So at the moment, we're not nearly halfway through the field of potatoes, and we still haven't made a profit yet. We started with $100,000, and we've leased the machinery, so and with the hourly charges, yeah, we still haven't made a profit yet on this field. I think for cotton, you like watching the bale come out of the back. A lot of animation in that. Yeah, the model makers are absolutely fantastic in this game, and the animations that they include. I might actually have to just double check what machinery we do have for cotton. I think base game it might only be the John Deere, which is nearly $1 million. And even though we're leasing it, it's still a lot of money. Right, let's check cotton. Oh no, we do have the case, so it probably will be the case that we lease rather than the John Deere. Yep, I think we'll be leasing the case because it's quite a bit cheaper. Okay, so we've just spent another 19, nearly 20,000 in vehicle leasing costs. But we have actually made a profit now. We are 106. So we've made $6,000 profit. If the field is a fair price, it should work out. Yeah. Yeah, so I went on a slightly smaller field than what we were on with the carrots. Because carrots was just so painful. I think in one of these larger fields here, yeah, you probably make quite a bit with cotton. But yeah, with cotton you've got the leasing costs of a truck and trailer as well. Yeah, especially if you're leasing everything. Like, you know, I guess a lot of farms would normally have a truck or something like that. But the rules of this is to lease everything and see if we can make a profit when we lease everything. So, yeah, normally you'd probably have a tractor that you could haul and a trailer that you would haul the fruit with. But, you know, we're leasing this as well. Oop, my bad. Stupid camera. Who's the Dunkoffen Giants that thinks it's a great idea to have the camera shoot in and out like that? Yeah, Kiram, you're probably right there. But like I say, I'm not using any farm equipment at all. So I don't have anything like that. So this is leasing everything. I say, project managers should resign. Whatever manager thought it would be a great idea to have the camera moving in and out like that should resign and be relegated to road sweeping. Or better still, cleaning toilets. Hey, Kiram, you want your toilets to work, don't you? I don't think we really want them in charge of our toilets, to be honest. You want working toilets? Yeah, we all do, mate. We all do. Hey, we've done it. Another subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Now taking us up to 1,770. Or as YouTube says on the channel, 1.77k. And we've got 11 likes on our horizontal stream. Thank you so much to everyone that has hit the like button. Hey, Share, you should use the guided steering. You know, the button that you bring up the menu with is also the button that locks you onto the line. We find it makes life a lot easier. Once it's locked onto the line, you can then set the cruise control and go and make a cup of tea. Okay, so the polls as it stands now is 64% cotton on the horizontal stream, vertical stream It's nearly a tie between cotton and beans. So we've got 32% on cotton and 37% for beans. So it looks like it will be cotton next week. We met the bus there before. Mr. John Deere. In a Dutchfar. Shows that because it's one of the fastest base game tractors. So yeah, this is just a Dutchfar, and it is one of the faster ones, 37 miles per hour, as opposed to John Deere, which I think is 30, is it? Heck. Yeah, the Dutchfar are one of the fastest tractors, so for carting, good tractor for you know, carting and taking stuff to the sell point. Don't beat a 6 or 7R. Yeah, people get passionate about the John Deeres. So yeah, if we go into medium tractors, so that one does 37. 6R series does 31. So the Dutchfar is a whole 6 miles per hour faster. You got the smaller 6Rs, that's 31 as well. Smaller smaller Dutchfar is 37 again. So it is one of the fastest base game tractors at the moment. The JCB that was released with the new map is faster, but I'm keeping this multiplayer open to everyone, including those that don't have the new map. So we haven't got that incorporated. So this is entirely base game, except for the map. The map is the only mod. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Have a look. Just slightly by the looks of it. Lease cost is 13,668. As opposed to 13,923. So yeah, the Dutchfar is a fraction cheaper to lease as well. I guess some would say that's because of the quality in the John Deere. Yeah, get the JCB, definitely, Mr. John Deere. But like I said, this is entirely base game. I've done that on purpose, so that's why we don't have the new JCBs in here. And James Kimber, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Here we go, we're doing 39 miles per hour. Squeezed an extra couple of miles per hour out of it. It's quite a good map, this one. It's used entirely base game buildings, so it's made it a very, very small map to download. Because of all the buildings are base game, so that's already included in the game, so not included in the load. But it does have a heap of rice fields. So if you want to find a map that lets you do a lot of rice, this is definitely the one. So it's Arkansas of the Americas is the name, available on Mod Hub. I should see a link in the description. Hey Crofter, kia ora, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Great to see you here. And Calibre, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Right before I saw this live come across my shorts, I saw someone die in a fatal ATV accident. Gotta love YouTube shorts. Oh man. Yeah. Yep, gotta love YouTube shorts. So Crofter, have you been playing the new map at all, or is it too much of a Highland travesty? Surprise, surprise from Giants, it is actually broken in a number of places. In Calibre, we try to avoid ATV accidents in this stream. We try to avoid being run over by harvesters as well. You finally got to play a bit this week. Fair enough, mate. I have to say the models and the texturing is absolutely superb. It really does have the feel of an old village. But yeah, the boat doesn't work that well. The boat will let you fall out or fall through it. It loses its collisions and you fall through into the water. You end up underneath the boat. I've even got a shot of the boat following me back home to the farm. Okay, it looks like Cotton is in the lead now on our vertical stream as well. I might close the polls off now, and it looks like we will be doing Cotton. There's the results. We had 27 votes on a vertical stream and 12 votes 12 votes 12 votes on the horizontal stream. Definitely Giant's best map to date. The textures make a huge difference. But for me, it is East Coast Central Belt Scotland, not the Highlands. Yep. Hey, Finley C9C, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great weekend. So tonight, Finley, we are harvesting potatoes. So we're just doing a little experiment. We're leasing the vehicles for the harvest. So the big harvester and the tractor and trailer. And we're seeing if we can make a profit from the harvest. At the moment, we started before leasing the vehicles with $100,000. And at the moment we have made a profit so far of $8,812. So not exactly rolling in money, to be honest. Basically every field along this side here is a rice field. Certainly got a huge choice of rice fields if you want to do rice on this map. I would certainly recommend this map if you want to do rice, because everything's set up for you. You don't have to you know, install a rice field. It's already installed for you. That's not enough to pay my wages. I know. We go 123, so we made $23,000 so far on that, but we've got another lot of leasing, another hour coming up soon on the leasing. So when you lease equipment, you have your initial lease fee, you've got your daily fee, and you have an hourly fee. And welcome to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. My weekend is nearly over. Where I live, we're the first to see the day, first to see the weekend, and we're first to see the weekend end. Does have its downsides. Lavkesh Hardwaj, welcome in. Sorry for the pronunciation. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Yeah, I'll show you, mate. So potato technology. So we've leased this one here, the Ventor, for 150, 600,000 to buy, and to lease. 11,980 is the base cost. 5,990 is the workday, and 12,057 is what it will cost every hour that you use it. So the initial leasing cost is 30,549, and every hour that it's being used, it clocks up another $12,500. So makes it hard to make a profit. Hey, Clayton Bolton, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Hey, Finley, you're back? Just had to change your profile name? Hey, Crofter, welcome back. You got some coffee? Awesome. Here we go. How about some coffee for everyone? Yeah, so there we go. Our leasing costs have gone out, and we're now back down to only having made 17,000. It's certainly hard to make money on when you're leasing the equipment. And if you buy the equipment, it's going to take quite a few crops before it's paid for itself. Yes, so the map is Arkansas of the Americas. It's very, very small map. Has a lot of rice fields, some forestry. Uses all base game buildings, so that's kept the size of the map down. Edges of the map aren't too bad. You know me and edges of maps. And yeah, I quite like it. It's been a fun map for this stream, and if you definitely want to do rice, it'll be the go-to map for rice, that's for sure. Basically straight ahead is entirely rice fields that have been set up on it, so it's quite good because you don't have to then set up a rice field, pay for that. That's already been done for you. So yeah, the idea with this is to basically harvest a crop that you don't normally harvest in your gameplays, and the rules are: you start with 100,000, you lease the equipment you need, and on normal economy, you see if you can make a profit. It's got all your standard Giants features. No new crops or anything like that. It's pretty much standard base game map. Hey, Mr. S. Grant. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Yeah, well, there is the that was released just this week, I think, was the oil mod. So you can yeah, do oil on your farm now. Oil near the Highlands too, isn't there? Excuse me. Oh, potatoes are definitely easier than carrots, that's for sure. Hey, Thomas Doherty, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. Yeah, I was thinking about the North Sea there, Crofter, which is close by. Hey, Cher, I'm not seeing any potatoes where you're harvesting. What does it say when a tractor passes a school bus? Okay, so some specs from our carrot. Some information from our carrot harvest. So at the end of the harvest, the harvester was basically out of fuel. So we used an entire tank load of fuel. So it took about 9.5 hours real time. So about 5.8 hours in game time at halftime. So yeah, that was painful. So we made 273,143 by selling the crop, but the running costs were 184,737. So for the entire field and, you know, nearly 10 hours of work, we made 89,243, which isn't too bad, I suppose, for the size of the field, but still very painful. Too much time. So yeah, made about 9,400 per hour. That's what we made per hour, and yeah, very painful. So I don't recommend carrots with base game equipment. Might have made a bit more money if we'd stored the carrots till January, but that's not part of the plan, is to store them. It's to sell them straight away. Radek Hauser, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Right, sorry guys, gonna have to call it a night. I was hoping to get the entire field done, but yeah, didn't quite make it. Yeah, it's now nearly 11:15 my time, so yeah, I need to hit the sack and be ready for work tomorrow. Thank you to everyone that's joined in. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for all the chats and the subscriptions. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's been a great time. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, if you could, that'd be fantastic. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to do that as well. And also, if you would like to share this video with anyone else. Blue shirt guy, welcome in. Thank you for joining. I wonder that too, blue shirt guy. I wonder that too. And Mason the truck spotter, welcome in. Thank you for joining. So yeah, feel free to share this video, and if you would like to see more, then subscribe and I guess hit the notification bell. But until that time, have a great day, great afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.